Well, we could go out and take a look at the garden.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea, yeah. It's, these plants, well today, they've been in the ground for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And I got them, and they've doubled in size in 3 weeks.
You got a close one.
Well, it just took them a while to get used to it, because they came out of a greenhouse, and I left them outside in the shade, and they got 2 hours of sun and shade the rest of the time. I left them out there for 6 days, so they could get hardened off, and then once that happened, then I moved them into the big beds. You know, the beds were ready and stuff. And the next day I put some shade over them because the sun was making them wilt. But they look great. They all look great, you know. They were a little sick. Some of them were overwatered. Some of them had some nutrient problems, potassium for sure. And then, after that, they just grew out of it. You know, just good soil. Yeah. So.
Now the summer.
Now, yeah, I mean, 3 weeks and they're finally in there strong and established. That means they can grow now. They can really grow because all the roots are established. They're ready to take off.
At the hemorrhage to grow.
Yeah. Or do you want another hit? I mean, that's.
Aqui na casa do Cervantes, vamos agora ver as plantas dele. Tá abrindo a casa aqui pra gente, em Sonoma, na Califórnia.
Yeah, so these are all high CBD plants here. These 5 back here are called Susie Q, and they've got a 20-to-1 ratio. That's 20 parts CBD to 1 part THC. So that's pretty high. And then the other one here, next to it is Canatonic crossed with sour tsunami. And that's a very stable one as well. I got to get that one tested. Both of those plants are famous CBD plants.
Yeah.
So, and now they're crossed together, yeah. And you look at it, this Susie Q is not nearly as strong of a plant as the sour tsunami with the Canatonic. The leaves are bigger, it's a stronger overall structure, the stem's stronger, it's a stronger grower, it grows faster. Yeah. Well, I'm real excited about these to see how they turn out.
What would you say to the parents of children who have epilepsy?
Oh boy, they can grow this in their own backyard. It doesn't take that it doesn't take much. You've got to concentrate it. You've got to concentrate it and cook it for children. You know, that's the best way for them to ingest it. But with just a few plants, you can grow enough for all of the child's needs for the whole year, and you can grow them outside. This, I don't know. I just don't know that much about how much these particular plants will produce. Here in America, it's pretty amazing, specifically in California. Since they started testing the cannabis for the cannabinoid profile, what they found is this high CBD genetic proportion comes into play more often than they thought. And so, like before, when they were selecting for high THC varieties, it didn't take very long before they found only high THC varieties, but that's all they were looking for. Now they're looking for high CBD varieties, and what we've got are a lot of plants that will show high CBD varieties, and it's very simple to draw that genetic combination out that makes the high CBD. It's it appears to be in quite a few plants. So it's just a matter of a few years that we'll see all kinds of varieties of high CBD plants. And that's really exciting for the medicinal quality for sure, specifically epilepsy, you know.
And do you think people can grow their own medicine at their houses?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's very easy to do, and it's for me it's best to do outside because it's so much less expensive. And 2, we've got the sunshine. And as we all know, the sunshine gives well, let's see, I'll stand in the sun. I've got these here. But the sunshine gives ultraviolet light, UVB light, and that makes the leaves tougher and stronger. It may affect the cannabinoid profile a lot, but we don't know. We don't know about that. But this little plant here, this is about the smallest plant here, and it's right at 40 inches tall. That's about right at a meter tall. And 3 weeks ago, it was about half this size here. Well, a third smaller. But it took a week or 2 weeks really for it to establish itself, and then just recently it started to grow. Came in pretty sick, had kind of a phosphorus and a potassium shortage. There's still a little bit of burn to it, but it's grown itself out of it with good, strong soil. That's what this is, good organic soil. And I'll tell you a little bit about the soil too, or actually the mulch on top of it. I've got this mulch on top of it, and it just keeps the soil nice and cool, and it keeps, well, there's a whole layer, a very fine layer of roots right next to the surface here, about like that, and it keeps that layer protected. So you protect that, and you've got a whole new layer of soil that is incredibly productive. And the way to protect it is with this mulch. And what the mulch does is it just keeps it really nice and cool and protected from the sun. Because keeping it cool is key. Because you can fry that top layer of soil down about that far or deeper. And what happens is it just gets too hot and nothing can grow there, you know, and you're just wasting this whole layer of precious soil. But with a little straw, it holds the moisture in, keeps your water lasting longer. You know, I don't have to water as often, and the soil stays much, much cooler, and the plants love it. You know, the whole ecosystem works, and that's the cool thing.
Cool.
You know.
And here you have a bed of how many?
6. There's 6 plants.
Six plants?
Yeah, I've got three beds and 6 plants in each one of the beds.
And how big is this bag?
The bed in feet, it's 9 feet by 6 feet is how wide this one is. They're all different sizes because I made them to fit in between the trees. The crepe myrtles here that are flowering now.
So one bed like that would be enough for a patient, maybe?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just a minute, my chihuahua's digging. Hey, no. Yeah, no.
Não pode.
The damn dog, she's digging up the...
Não pode.